Hey folks, welcome back to another video. So, Bonelab is out, but you're wondering whether it's overhyped or it meets the extremely high expectations everyone had for it. Well, have no fear, Waqman is here. Today, I'm gonna go through my early impressions of the game and try and answer that question from what I've seen so far. Talking about hype, remember, we still have our royal giveaway on right now, where I will be giving any game on the Quest, and the winner gets to choose which game they want. So if you want, you can see Bonelab for yourself, for free. And to enter, simply like the video, subscribe to the channel, put on bell notifications and comment #KingWaqman down below. Also, I would like to thank everyone that came on the stream. I really appreciated it, especially to Austin Whitehead, who just kept dropping donations without me ever asking for it, which was very unexpected. So thank you again to everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, especially the winner of the stream giveaway. Well, let's get straight into the video. Now, I'm mainly going to be talking about the Quest 2 version, as although the PC VR version has the same content, it is a quite significant difference in the user experience. Okay, I'm going to keep it short and simple by giving you a list of things I disliked and then I will tell you the things that I liked, then if I would recommend it or not. The first thing I want to remind everyone that is that this game is not in early access, so I expect a game that is fully finished. So will not be allowing the excuse of it just came out, as it is literally priced at $40, a full completed release price. Also, I'm not going to go into loads of technical details because I'm just going to be talking about the user experience. So, the first thing I seriously disliked was the Foviated Rendering. Did they think the Quest 2 had eye tracking? I can't believe no one is talking about this, and how terrible it is anytime you look at something. Now, there are points where you may not even notice it when you're in an intense gunfight. But when you stop to smell the roses, they will smell like poop. The idea is actually great to improve performance, but the execution was extremely poor. I noticed it straight away and thought I had to adjust my headset or I was losing my vision. But no, that definitely wasn't the case. It was the game itself thinking I don't need to see the thing that I'm looking at. I would rather have bad textures like Blade and Sorcery on the Quest than what this was. You can get used to low poly resolution, but not when it goes from good quality to really terrible. Next, let's talk about the performance. Well, even after the foveated rendering, the performance on the Quest is still pretty bad. I don't want to blame the developers too much for this though, as I can imagine how difficult it was to even bring this game to the Quest 2. But you need to know that it might make you feel a little sick just playing the game. But it's not all the time, it has its ups and downs. So you will get stages where there isn't much on screen in the level and it works reasonably okay. So it is playable. The next thing I dislike is how clunky the game physics and controls are. When you first try the game you'll be like, why is this not working like it's supposed to? However, you do get a little adjusted to how it works and you change how you play, though it will still feel janky. Now, they've also added avatars into the game, however, I'm not sure how creative of an idea that was, because there was already so much junkiness where trying to reload a gun becomes a hassle. It's even worse if you were using a large character model. Climbing isn't really fun either. I honestly much prefer the physics of Blade and Sorcery, plus that game doesn't make me feel sick when playing. This is one of the main negatives though. You definitely need an iron stomach to play this game on the Quest. It will make you feel super sick if you don't. Although they definitely test your VR legs by throwing you about in the elevator scene. That one did really annoy me though. But anyway, even for the rest of the game, it will gradually start getting to you. So when it says intense, you should really believe it. One more thing I want to mention is that the AI is really dumb. The controls are the biggest challenge in this game. And I guess when everyone is shooting at you at the same time. Otherwise, it's basically choose how you want to kill the NPCs. The next thing isn't necessarily a bad thing if you've never played Boneworks. They've used most of the previous enemies with the same animations. Now, if you've never played Boneworks, which if you're playing on the Quest, I doubt you have, then it won't really make a difference to you. The next thing I will say, which also isn't necessarily a big negative, which is don't get this game expecting an amazing story. That's not what this game is for. It has a story that slowly builds up to be decent. However, it's not the purpose of buying this game. So, what is the purpose? Well, that moves us on to the positives. Yes, the foveated rendering and performance isn't great, but the game does look pretty good when it's not blurry. The physics, yes, might be a little junky, but there is no game that has done it to the level Bonelab has. You can interact with almost everything you see, break things as you see. It's actually incredible. The main reason to get this game will be for sandbox. That is the main appeal and that's why Boneworks was so popular. It's unfortunate they're not going to unlock mods until people have finished the story, but it is coming. And mods make the world a better place. The only concern I have is that will the Quest 2 be able to handle them? I'm not so sure. Another thing I love is that you can beat the living crap out of anything, apart from the green null bodies which seem to be immortal. But regardless, the physical interactions are the best part. You can rock bottom fall right through the table if you want, and smashing it through. The avatar changes, yes, potentially cause more junk, but are still amazing and a unique concept. I actually love that they've added this to the game. But the main thing to love about the game is the gameplay. That's literally the only reason to buy this game. So, is it actually worth $40? Well, my view is, if we compare it to something like Boneworks, which was $30, then this is either the same or a little less than Boneworks. So maybe it should have been priced at $30. However, if I look at the game itself and the fact that it's on the Quest, then you will realize there is no game like this, apart from Sports Mode, which is like a tech demo in comparison. No offense, Sports Mode. The fact that they will have mods within the game itself will make it a game changer, if the Quest can handle them. So, is the game overhyped? Personally, I would say yes, it is overhyped, but that's not the game's or the developer's fault. You can't pick up a stone expecting it to be a diamond. Now, it may not be the best thing in VR, but that doesn't mean it's not a good game. I honestly would have preferred them to simply port over Boneworks and integrate mods and charge $30 for the game. However, we got a new narrative, which they've been working on for the past 3 years. This is a game that will keep you playing for a long while. However, I would say if you can wait, then buy it later. Let them come out with patches and especially mods to come out. Then you will fall in love with the game. Right now, you may get a little disappointed if you bought into the hype. So, my recommendation is that it is a must buy. But maybe not just yet for the Quest 2. Maybe wait for a discount code or a sale. If you do buy it now, you won't regret it in the long run. Well, that's all folks. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game if you've already bought it. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also remember to enter the giveaway. Well, thanks for watching, have a great day, stay safe and see you next time.